Come and do a Tuesday morning reset with me. Hi, I'm Lucy. I am a virtual assistant and social media manager. Yesterday was my birthday, so I'm a little bit kind of all over the place with what I'm doing today. So I thought it'd be fun if I sort of work through it with you. So first things first, what I'm going to do, or what I usually do in a morning is I will go through my WhatsApps. So I will go through my WhatsApp first of all, and I will see what clients, if any, have sent me messages. Now, I've got WhatsApp Business that I use, so everything is tagged and labelled nicely so I can see what's a client, what's personal. And I will just go through and see if any tasks have been sent through, make sure I haven't missed anything. And then I will pop it all into my Notion. So I have actually brought it's called ADHD from Mind. It's pronounced, I think, MYND. She's on TikTok. I'll tag her. But I brought her Notion dashboard and it's amazing. It's basically everything you could ever need, ever. And what I like to do is go through, and there's kind of a planning section. And when I've got a task, I will just go into, I want to do a brain dump, and I will go in and just brain dump all of the tasks. So brain dumping is basically, I won't sort of plan out the tasks at this point. What I do is get them out of my head, out of my phone, out of a voice note, whatever it is, and I will just quickly write it down. So if client A has sent me a voice note saying, can you work on my diary? I will just put work on diary in my brain dump, and I'll just tag the client so that I know who it was. I won't schedule it. I won't do anything. I just do that. If they've sent an email, I'll copy the email and I'll just write what the task is. And again, just brain dump it into there. And then once I've done with my brain dump and I've gone through all of my emails, gone through all of my WhatsApps, I'll go back into my planning section in Notion and will then plan out my day or plan out my week. So I'll have a look and see what tasks are urgent, what needs doing today, what can wait until Friday, for example. Is it something that's an ongoing project, or is it a short task that can be done in 5 minutes? And once I've kind of planned it out, that's when I will then start working on my plan for the day. Now, I do time block in my calendar. I'm not great with time blocking because as much as I try and put in there, right, okay, between 9:30 and 10:30, for example, I'm only going to work on client A. There might not be anything for client A that day, but I've blocked it out. So I will then go and work on client B's things because client B has got something that I need to do. And if that thing only takes 5 minutes, but I've got an hour time blocked, then it doesn't kind of work. And I end up finding that I end up getting a bit of a mess. So I don't bother with time blocking too much. It's more of a guide. And it's there for clients, really. So what I will do is I will tend to put my time blocks in their calendars as well. So if I'm going to be online available for them on WhatsApp, if they've got anything urgent they need to send through, they know that I'm going to be available between 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. or between 11 and 2. So it's more of a guide for them, really, than me. Because sometimes it can be 11 o'clock at night and I'll work on something if it's not a urgent task that needs doing, but I can jump on and go, oh, I'll just do that task quickly. So what we're going to do, we're going to go through our emails and let's just have a quick check and see what needs doing. Okay, so this one's already dealt with. We've already blocked that one out, so that one can go. This one is what I love as well with Notion is I've actually got Notion AI, which I love. I'm just trialing it at the moment, but I will probably end up upgrading it. So Notion AI emails actually does some of my emails for me, which is great. So I just need to log in the morning. I have a look and I go, oh, there's an email. Notion AI will have already written a reply for me in drafts. So I just open the email up, have a look, and there's an email already written from Notion AI. Now, obviously, if I don't like the email that's drafted for me, I can change it. But most of the time, it's been pretty good, actually. So I like that reply, so I'm just going to send that. There we go. I haven't had to reply to that at all. Notion AI did it for me. Let's have a look. So we've got, that's a business invoice for me. Fun. What's the 11th? Okay, that's fine. nothing urgent. Right. And then we need to do... Right, okay, so that's a task for me, so that's a work task, so I'm just going to write that in. Again, we'll just put that's a business task. Okay, and we'll just check spam. Nothing in spam, and that's been dealt with as well. Okay, and then we're just going to go through WhatsApp.
Oh yeah, sorry, I was just picking Gladys up from the groomers. Gladys, stop! She's now trying to run into the road, of course. If you can just let me know when you're back, and then I can just be ready to do the verification. Oh, goodness, sorry. Then I can just be ready to do the verification because it just wasn't on my phone. Yeah, it'd be great if you could let me know when you're going to be on. Yeah, it doesn't really need to be done this week. Or I can just sort it out a bit this week, and then maybe when Rachel comes back next week, we can work on it. It's not super urgent, but it definitely needs. I need someone to live in New York.
Right, okay, so just gone through one of my clients' voice notes, so there's nothing that I haven't written down already, which is great. So we're just going to go back into Notion now, and now that I've brain dumped everything, now I'm going to start planning this out. So that's a personal task. I'm going to write that down as for today because that's not going to take me long. There we go. And we'll do that today as well. Okay, so I actually have quite a lot of tasks to do today, which I don't like. So I'm just going through my tasks now to see whether there is anything that I can move to another day so that I can free up my time a little bit. So that can go to tomorrow. Right, okay, that's actually not going to be a thing because she needs to be off-boarded. So that task is going to be going. That one was done. And that's going to be going. And that's going to be good. So actually, we are quite good today, I think. So now I'm just going through my reminders in Notion just to make sure that I've not missed anything. Cool. So there we go. We are all planned out for today now. So I have now only got about 10 tasks, which sounds a lot, but a lot of them are like literally 5-minute tasks. So I should be able to whiz through some of these quite quickly. And a couple of them are personal tasks for my business as well.